Shalom, brothers and sisters. So, what could go wrong when governments take control of food? Two governments in the past few days have decided to take the high prices of food into their own hands. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, Euthanasia Central, wants to heap more taxes on grocery stores to punish them for high prices. Chicago's Mayor Brandon Johnson has proposed city-owned grocery stores. Historically, it's the beginning of the end for people when the government interferes with food pricing, production, or distribution. Look at some of the rules established in Venezuela that led to widespread hunger. So, the government took control of food production facilities in Venezuela. They began forcing farmers to produce food for less than the cost of growing or raising it. They rationed said food to families, and they began to track people who were growing their own food. In short, every terrible decision possible to make, they made, and the people suffered for it. And yet, we're up for round 2 now in more governments. There are several reasons why the collectivists want to destroy agriculture in America specifically. The first being that the farmer has traditionally been the great stumbling block to communism and totalitarianism. Second reason is the easiest way to control people is through food. There are executive orders on the books that give the federal government the power to confiscate and nationalize the nation's agricultural resources. The heads of Canada's largest grocery store chains were hastily summoned to the capital in Ottawa to discuss plans to stabilize food prices. Come up with a credible plan by Thanksgiving, or Trudeau will consider the use of tax measures to restore the grocery price stability that Canadians expect. Such actions must not negatively impact small suppliers or the price that farmers receive for their products, nor should they impact pricing mechanisms as determined by supply-managed industries. Champagne's office gave these rules. Trudeau seems to think that the stores are rolling in money, and this is an opportunity. Trudeau said food is too expensive for too many families, and they've given the major grocery chains record profits, and he will hold them to account. Of course, putting it completely on the back of the grocery store chains, without including producers, means stores now will immediately lose money. What happens when the product line isn't profitable? They stop selling it. What could go wrong? Pretty much the same thing that's going wrong in America, where Walmarts are closing, where grocery stores are pulling out of areas, shuttering their stores, stopping the selling of specific lines. It's not worth it. You take enough losses and shrink, you're no longer profitable, you don't have a business, you have a hole. And nobody is that stupid. So now, these places start shuttering and closing down. Now the government runs it exclusively, and they're in control. Bam! They control the population. Clever move. And we're seeing it all over the place. God bless. Keep looking up and keep shining your light. Shalom.